Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another installment of In the Dirt right here on YouTube. My name is Tim Baltz. Glad you could join us here this week. Again, like and subscribe if you've not done so already. We really do appreciate that support. Well, as we talk about each and every week, we got to mention some of the great sponsors that help make this show possible here in 2024. First of all, we got to acknowledge the good folks at Dow's Climate Care, Home Hardware out of Alexandria, Draper Doors, and Rideau Acres Campground. Well, as we have mentioned for the last couple of weeks, a lot of racetracks getting their seasons completed, but there's still a lot of racing action across the Northeast, and we have a lot of that right here in this week's show. We'll have all the results and more. Stick around. You're watching In the Dirt.
Don Van Dusen here. Are you ready for this summer's record-breaking heat? We at Dow's Climate Care will make sure your home is ready. Get a precision tune-up on your air conditioner for only $59.99. Yes, $59.99. We will ensure you stay cool all summer long. Dow's Climate Care services all makes and models of air conditioners. Call now for your appointment and you get a real person on the phone. The professionals at Dow's will take care of you 365 days a year. Call 801-902-7475 or go to dowsclimatecare.com or Google Dow's Climate Care.
Rideau Acres is the place to be.
It's not too early to book your RV camping for this year at Rideau Acres Campground in the heart of the Thousand Islands. Only 7 minutes from historic downtown Kingston, where there's so much to do and see, including Fort Henry, Kingston Penitentiary, a tour of the Thousand Islands, and Canada's first capital. 136 acres of outdoor adventure with hiking, biking, swimming, fishing, and so much more. Make Rideau Acres your camping destination this year. Better book now. We fill up fast. Visit RideauAcres.com or call 613-546-2711.
Rideau Acres is the place to be. Come on out, you'll see at the gated community.
Well, we're back here on In the Dirt. Again, like and subscribe if you've not done so already. We really do appreciate your support. Well, like we talked about before we went to break, a lot of great racing action took place at your favorite local racetrack. So let's get right down to it and see what happened. Over to the Brockville, Ontario Speedway, a special Thursday night edition over there. The Super Dirt Car Series was in town. It was an emotional win for Alex Payne, his first career Super Dirt Car Series win over Anthony Perego and Matt Shepard. Dirt car sportsmen were in action. Bobby Harrington collected another checkered flag over there at the Boss. David Pangrazio won the Northeast Late Model Alliance feature. And Adam Turner once again made history at the Boss, winning in the mini stock division. He's now won in a record 6 different divisions at the Brockville, Ontario Speedway. Over to Can-Am Speedway Friday night, Super Dirt Car Series in action for night number 2, and Matt Williamson collected another checkered flag, his 7th series win of the season. Billy Dunn was 2nd, Tim Sears Jr. was 3rd. Dirt Car Sportsman feature, it was an epic battle. Eric Nyer, his first career Dirt Car Sportsman Series win over Shane Pecor and Tyler Corcoran. The Northeast Late Model Alliance, they were in town once again. It was David Pangrazio going back-to-back. Saturday portion of the showdown in September at Can-Am was rained out. Over to the Brighton Speedway, Northeast Late Model Alliance was over there as well. Steve Baldwin collected the checkered flag on Saturday night over Charlie Sandercock and Kyle Sopaz. Charlie Sandercock did double duty. He went out in a Canadian Modified and collected a checkered flag there as well. Tyson Gregory won the mini stock feature. It was Aiden Fletcher in the Comp 4 division. Jordan Piquel won the Stinger division. Over to the Airborne Speedway on Wednesday night, 358 Modified checkered flag to Tim Fuller over there over Steve Bernier and Mike Mahaney. Donovan Lucier collected the Sportsman checkered flag. Tyler Terry was victorious in Renegades. KL Manor picked up the mini stock checkered flag. Over to the Devil's Bowl Speedway in Vermont. They run on Saturday nights, but unfortunately Mother Nature got them, so they decided to move the program to Sunday. Mother Nature stuck around for one more day and rained out their program. Over to the Merrittville Speedway on Saturday night, 358 Modifieds. They were off on Saturday, so that made room for the Southern Ontario Sprint Car Series to join the party. It was Shone Evans collecting the series win over Josh Hansen and Corey Turner. Cody McPherson picked up the Dirt Car Sportsman checkered flag flag, win number 12 on the season for him over Tyler Pachelski and Mateo Panunte. Mod Light feature went to Tyler Winger. The Hoosier Stock Division went to Dave Bailey. Over to the Lebanon Valley Speedway, Mother Nature got them on Saturday night, unfortunately. Ohsweken Speedway, they had 360 sprint cars on Friday night. It was Dylan Westbrook collecting another win over there, over Mike Bowman and DJ Christie. Great sprint car checkered flag to Brent Bigelow over Jesse Costa and Johnny Miller. Dave Bailey won the Thunder Stock Division, and Martin Schrader won the Mini Stock Division. Glen Ridge Speedway, they unfortunately rained out for their Sunday night program. Albany Saratoga Speedway, they had a packed house there on Friday night. Big block modified feature went to Mark Johnson over Ryan McCartney and Matt DiLorenzo. Dirt Car 358 modifieds were in town, and Matt DiLorenzo picked up the win there over Mark Johnson and David Schilling. Tim Hartman Jr., the track champion, won the Sportsman Feature Go. Rob Yetman, the veteran, collected another Pro Stock win. Jordan Hill won the Limited Sportsman. Mark Birch was the Street Stock Feature winner. Over to the Bear Ridge Speedway, they had plenty of action over there. They had some makeup features to deal with. The Dirt Car Sportsman, it was Todd Buchwald, the winner over Matt Lauschwa and Tad Kingsbury. Twin bill for the Coupe Division, it was Michael Danforth Jr. and Bob Shepard. Extreme Dirt Car Midgets, it was Brandon Piatska over Will Hall and Chris Murray. Keith Manser and Tyler Fellows collected the twin bill for the Stocker Division. Also a twin bill for the Ridge Runner class. Kenny Miller Jr. and Kevin LaForest were the winners there. Genesee Speedway, unfortunately, their Saturday night program got rained out, but they'll be back in a couple weeks' time for championship weekend. Over to the Humberstone Speedway on Sunday night, 358 modified special to Matt Williamson. Another win on the weekend for him over Gary Lindbergh and Luke Carlton. Brad Rouse pulled double duty running in the modified class. He also jumped in the Sportsman and picked up a checkered flag over there. Pete Reed was the Thunder Stock winner. Tyler Winger, a great run for him this weekend, picking up another Mod Light checkered flag at Humberstone. Mason Anderson won the Mini Stock Feature Go. Weed Sport Speedway, they had the Super Dirt Car Series on hand on Saturday, but Mother Nature invaded and stole the win away from them. So the action shifted to Sunday. The big block modified portion of the Cavalcade weekend went to Stuart Friesen. That was a non-series race, by the way, over Alex Payne and Jimmy Phelps. Empire Super Sprints were in town, and it was Jordan Thomas collecting the win over Logan Crisafulli and Larry White. Dirt Car Sportsman Series, Richard Murtaugh got some redemption after that heartbreaker at Can-Am on Friday night, collecting his second career series win over Gavin Isley and Zach Sabaka. Empire Street Stock Series was in town, and Mark Minatolo collected the feature win. Orange County Fair Speedway, they had a special big block modified feature event over there, and Batman Peter Britton collected the win over Anthony Perego and Alex Yankowski. Sportsman class was in town. Steve Davis got the feature win. Bobby Slate was the Street Stock feature winner. Other events that took place across the Northeast that we don't normally cover here on In the Dirt, but we got them here for you here today. Hidden Valley Speedway in Pennsylvania, they had a twin bill for 358 modifieds. It was Shannon Casher and Jimmy Holden collecting feature wins there. Delaware Speedway had big block modified action. It was Jordan Watson collecting another win over there. Joe Deegan won at Woodhall in big block modified competition. Kenny Peoples Jr. win number 9 of his season over at the Woodhall Speedway on the high banks there. Accord Speedway modified checkered flag to Tyler Johnson. Their Sportsman feature winner was Steve Williams. Georgetown Speedway in Delaware, they had a modified feature go, and Ryan Godown collected the win. Logan Watt continues to run well in the Sportsman division, picking up another win. And finally, Penn Can modified feature win in the big blocks to Alan Riddle-Labage. Sportsman feature went to Colin Shane. That wraps up all the racing action that we have been able to pick up here on In the Dirt for this past week. Stick around, a lot of big events still to come across the Northeast. You're watching In the Dirt.
Alexandria Home Hardware is your home and garden headquarters. Come in for all our fall deals of both inside and outside your home, your office, or your new building project. We've got lumber, and right now it's at the lowest price in a long time. Be sure to check our Home Hardware Savings Flyer every week for price saving specials. Come into our garden center and see the huge selection of fall deals. Our friendly staff is here to assist you for all your shopping at Alexandria Home Hardware. Don't forget you can shop 24 hours a day online at Home Hardware. Draper Doors is your garage door and retractable screen experts. For sales, service, and installation of garage doors, electric door openers, retractable screens, or custom doors, it's Draper Doors. Draper Doors offers 24-hour service at 613-544-2269. If you're replacing your garage door of any size, call for a quote today at 613-544-2269. Remember, call Draper Doors if you can't get it up.
Well, we're back here on In the Dirt, ladies and gentlemen. Again, like and subscribe if you've not done so already. We really do appreciate that support. Well, like we talked about, the season is starting to draw to a close, but there's still a lot of big races left to come up, so let's check out what's going on. Over to the Super Dirt Cars Series, they just finished off a couple of big races, and of course, they're coming up to the Malta Massive Weekend, September 20th and the 21st. The big blocks will be there on the Saturday. As we had talked about in shows previous, the Dirt Car 358 Modifieds will be there the day before on the Friday. I'll be there covering the action for that one on September the 20th. Looking forward to that show. Dirt Car Sportsman Championship Tour, they just got done at Weed Sport with a big show there. They're headed off to the Land of Legends Raceway this coming weekend. Or the Dirt Car Pro Stock Series, they will also be part of the massive Malta Weekend show, September 20th and the 21st. They will be there on the Saturday for their series race. Empire Super Sprints, they just had a big race over at the Weed Sport Speedway. They're not back in action until Outlaw Weekend at the Fulton Speedway in October. Southern Ontario Sprint Car Series, they got the Northern Nationals coming up September 13th and 14th. Always a great show over there at the Ushweekend Speedway. Dirt Modified Nostalgia Tour, if you like the vintage modifieds, they're headed to the Penn Can Speedway on September the 14th. Mohawk International Raceway will host the Eastern Ontario Vintage Stock Car Club there on September the 13th. And if you like to see them smash them up and crash them, the Brockville, Ontario Speedway has their Monster Enduro coming up on Sunday, September 15th. Racing starts at 1 p.m. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up all the racing results and all the action we have for you on this week's program. Again, we got to thank some of those great sponsors that help us in 2024. First of all, Dow's Climate Care, Home Hardware of Alexandria, Draper Doors, and Rideau Acres Campground. Well, again, a lot of great racing action coming to your favorite local short track. We'll have all those results and more in next week's program. You've been watching In the Dirt. We'll see you next time.